Keep your guard up and keep your umbrella up too.
Yeah.
Especially these days we've got rain really in the forecast about every day. Not everybody's seen it. It's scattered, I grant you that, but some of the storms we've had, at least some of the rains, have been quite impressive over the past week and a half or so. You see the activity that's out there right now, nothing real powerful, but there are some areas where there's some thunderstorm activity, some rains, light to moderate rains over Guilford County right now, and one decent little storm here. It's not severe, but it's moving right into center parts of Alamance County, Burlington, Haw River, and headed back out towards Mebane here before long. A slow mover, but some heavy rains in it and some thunderstorm activity. You might hear a little thunder where you are right now, but not see the rain. We've had some decent rains just north of High Point, north of Highway 68, around Deep River, over southwestern parts of Guilford County, and then back out to the north of that, some thunderstorms over northeastern parts of Stokes County, down towards Baileytown along 311, back out towards King. A little thunderstorm activity that may continue on into Rockingham County as we go through the rest of the evening. A few flood advisories out there, northern parts of Davidson County, and that includes just a sliver of Forsyth County and down Montgomery County. These are in effect till about 11:15, where they've seen some heavy rains and some of the creeks and streams have risen just a little bit, but not quite to flood warning level. Rainfall totals we've seen so far today over the past 12 hours, impressive in some spots more than others. 2.5 inches almost up into areas of Rockingham County through the day. About 1.5 inches over parts of Guilford County, 2 inches plus down into Montgomery County, and then anywhere from 1 inch to a little less than that back out over some of the foothill counties earlier today. We're still in this level 2 slight risk for the triad as we go on in through the early part of the overnight hours, and a marginal risk back out over the foothills in the mountains through the rest of tonight. And that will probably be until about 1 or 2 o'clock, where you could still see a shower or thunderstorm develop. Still 80 in Burlington right now, 79 Winston-Salem. Everybody's pretty much into the 70s at this hour, 69 at Boone, and it's muggy. Dew point temperatures into the low 70s, so the humidity's out there. As you know, it's not going anywhere either. High temperatures today, it was 90 in Winston-Salem, Burlington, and Reidsville, 91 Lexington, officially 88 in Greensboro, 90 in North Wilkesboro, and some mid and upper 80s up in the mountains, and that is pretty good for them and very warm by their standards. This week, weather pattern doesn't change a whole lot. Humid showers and storm chances each day. Hopefully the severe risk will come down a little bit. Not that we saw a lot of severe activity today, but we did see the heavy rains, and we're watching for flood and severe possibilities every day as we go into the remainder of this week. Some patchy fog in the morning, 88 in the afternoon in the Piedmont. Scattered storms, some of those could be heavy. We don't expect anything severe, but we might get a strong thunderstorm to pop up that could get some limits on it that might be close to severe levels. Patchy fog in the foothills, showers and storms. Some of those could have some heavy rains, 87 tomorrow, and muggy once again. 80 in the mountains, showers and storms, and again the possibility of some heavy rains in the afternoon as well. You can see as we go on in through tomorrow morning, a few showers around, a little patchy fog, mid 80s as we get into the afternoon. And you see the scattered activity into the afternoon hours, and even into the evening, we could still see some heavy rains. That's been a trend where we've seen some heavy rains even into the evening hours. Here's this trough that's down over eastern North Carolina. The fronts out to the west don't really go anywhere. And we're watching this area of low pressure right now that's just off the Florida coast in the Atlantic. It's going to move across Florida, get out into the Gulf by about Wednesday or so, and then we'll see what happens beyond that. But the chances are getting better that something could develop over the course of the end of the week. We might see something tropical out there. 80s through Thursday, scattered showers and storms each day, and then highs in the low 90s as we get into the weekend.